India Business Insights. In this new series of thematic videos on agriculture and the Indian economy, we will look at the role of agriculture in the Indian economy, opportunities for the industry in agro inputs and agro processing industry. We will also look at what ails Indian agriculture, what needs to be done, and the opportunities that India has as the country with largest arable land in the world. This is the first introductory video and we will explore the crucial role of agriculture in India's economy and the key challenges faced by farmers along with potential solutions. Agriculture is the backbone of the Indian economy, contributing around 17 to 18% to the country's GDP and still employing over 50% of the population. It plays a vital role by providing food, raw materials to industries, employment opportunities and a market for other goods. India is a leading global producer and exporter of various agricultural commodities including cotton, certain vegetables and fruits. India and the US have the largest arable land in the world at around 385 million hectares. While India has diverse crops, it still lags behind in agricultural productivity. Indian farmers face several challenges such as small land holdings, lack of access to modern farming techniques, inadequate infrastructure and vulnerability to climate change. To address these issues, the government has implemented various initiatives including improving irrigation facilities, promoting organic farming and providing financial assistance to farmers. By understanding the significance of agriculture in the India's economy and addressing the challenges faced by farmers, we can unlock the immense potential of this sector and drive sustainable economic growth. Stay tuned as we delve deeper into these topics and explore the future of India's agricultural landscape. Now, let's discuss about the role of agriculture in economy. Agriculture plays a crucial role in India's economy, contributing around 17 to 18% to the country's GDP. The share of agriculture in India's total gross value added (GVA) has declined from 35% in 1990-91 to 15% in 2022-23 as the industrial and the service sector have grown rapidly. However, agriculture continues to be an important sector, providing employment to over 50% of the population. India is the leading global producer and exporter of various agricultural commodities, including cotton, rice, sugar, soybean products, and several fruits and vegetables. India was for long the world's largest exporter of tea and jute. However, while the market for jute has disappeared due to other packaging products, due to huge local demand, the exportable surplus has significantly reduced. The government has implemented various initiatives to boost agricultural productivity and farmers' income, such as increasing minimum support prices, promoting organic farming, and improving irrigation facilities. Despite the declining share in GDP, the agricultural sector has registered an average annual growth of 4% during the last 5 years. The main crops contributing to India's agricultural GDP are food grains like wheat, rice and coarse cereals, which account for the largest share of the cropped areas and agricultural GDP. Cash crops like cotton, sugarcane, oilseeds and jute, which are important sources of raw materials for industries. Fruits and vegetables, which have seen rapid growth in production in recent years and contribute significantly to agricultural GDP. 75% of India's cultivated land is dedicated to food crops like wheat, rice and bajra, while only 25% is used for cash crops. India is the largest producer of milk, pulses and spices and has the world's largest cattle herd and buffalo population. India is the largest producer of cotton in the world and accounts for about 25% of the global cotton production. So, while the relative contribution of agriculture to India's GDP has decreased over time, it remains a vital sector that supports the livelihoods of millions and contributes significantly to the country's economic output. While food grains dominate the cropping pattern, cash crops like cotton, sugarcane and oilseeds as well as the horticulture products make significant contribution to India's agricultural GDP. The government has been promoting diversification towards high-value crop to boost farmers' incomes. Now let's discuss about the exports and imports. Agricultural exports. India's agricultural exports declined by 8.2% in the fiscal year 2023-24, totaling $48.82 billion, down from the record $53.15 billion in 2022-23. The decline was driven by export restrictions on key commodities like sugar, non-basmati rice and wheat. However, exports of some commodities like basmati rice, spices, marine products and castor oil saw growth. The top agricultural exports in 2023-24 were marine products, $7.37 billion, basmati rice, $5.84 billion, non-basmati rice $4.57 billion, and spices $4.25 billion. Agricultural imports. India's agricultural imports saw a 7.9% dip in 2023-24 compared to the previous year. The main driver of this decline was a drop in edible oil imports, which account for around 60% of India's vegetable oil requirements. India is launching a significant mission to go towards self-sufficiency in edible oil and cultivation of oilseeds. Other major agricultural imports include pulses, fresh fruits, spices, cashew and cotton, some of which have shown an increasing trend. Now let's discuss about the key factors. Global price movements as reflected in the FAO Food Price Index has significantly impacted India's agricultural trade. Government policies like export restrictions and import duty management have also influenced trade patterns. Concerns over domestic availability and food inflation have led the government to impose curbs on exports of certain commodities. While India's agricultural exports and imports have both reached new highs in recent years, the sector have faced challenges due to global price volatility and government trade policies, leading to a decline in exports in 2023-24. Now, let's discuss about the global price sensitivity over last few years. India's agricultural exports and imports are heavily influenced by global commodity price dynamics. When global prices are on an upswing, India's agri-exports surge, but when prices fall, its price competitiveness gets blunted, leading to a decline in exports. The UNFAO Food Price Index dipped from an average of 119.1 points in 2013-14 to 96.5 points between 2013-14 and 2019-20. Reflecting a crash in global agri-commodity prices. This reduced the cost competitiveness of India's exports and made it more vulnerable to imports. However, the global price recovery following the COVID-19 pandemic and Russia-Ukraine war led to the FAO index soaring to 140.8 points in 2022-23, resulting in India's farm exports and imports reaching all-time high that year. With global warming and challenges from climate change, war in Ukraine and other factors, there is an increasing talk of global food shortage and price inflation. India is expected to help mitigate these risks. While these present a huge opportunity for India's exports, the government has imposed curbs on the export of commodities like rice, wheat, sugar and onions due to concerns over domestic availability and food inflation. These restrictions have led to a substantial decline in exports of these commodities. The government's decision to maintain low or zero import duties on pulses and edible oils contradicts its goal of boosting domestic production. This policy favors imports over domestic cultivation, potentially discouraging farmers from diversifying crops and undermining long-term agricultural development and self-sufficiency. Now, let's discuss about the challenges faced by farmers. Following are the most common challenges faced by farmers in India. Small and fragmented land holdings. The average size of operational land holdings in India declined further to just 1.03 hectares in 2024, down from 1.08 hectares in 2015-16. Over 87% of farmers now have land holdings smaller than 2 hectares, making it increasingly unviable to adopt modern farming practices. Lack of irrigation and water scarcity. In 2024, only 37% of the total cropped area in India was irrigated, up marginally from 35% in the previous years. Groundwater continued to account for 65% of irrigation sources, leading to further depletion of water tables in many regions. Low agricultural productivity. India's cereal yield remains stagnant, with rice yields at 2.5 tons per hectare and wheat at 3.2 tons per hectare in 2024. Total factor productivity (TFP) growth in Indian agriculture was estimated at just 1.2% in 2024, still lagging behind other major producers. Lack of access to credit and markets. Only 58% of farm households had access to formal credit sources like banks and cooperatives in 2024. Farmers continue to face challenges in accessing markets and price information, leading to distressed sales and exploitation by intermediaries. Vulnerability to climate change. India ranked 6th globally in the 2024 Climate Risk Index, indicating its high vulnerability to extreme weather events. Droughts, floods and unseasonal rains caused estimated crop losses of over Rs 50,000 crore in 2024. Inadequate storage and post-harvest infrastructure. India's cold storage capacity increased marginally to 38 million tons by 2024, still inadequate for the large production of perishable crops. Post-harvest losses in fruits and vegetables remained high at 12 to 16% in 2024 due to lack of proper storage and supply chain infrastructure. Despite government initiatives, these persistent challenges continue to constrain the growth and development of the agricultural sector in India. Addressing these issues through comprehensive policy reforms and increased investments is crucial for improving farmers' income and livelihoods. Now, let's discuss about government initiatives. The Indian government has launched several initiatives to address the key challenges faced by the agricultural sector, improving irrigation and water management. Pradhan Mantri Krishi Sinchai Yojana (PMKSY) aims to provide end-to-end solutions in irrigation supply chain with a focus on water conservation, rainwater harvesting and groundwater recharge. Micro Irrigation Fund has been set up with NABARD to provide affordable credit to states to promote micro irrigation. Under PMKSY, 28.5 million hectares of land has been brought under micro irrigation from 2015-16 to 2021-22. The scheme has helped increase water use efficiency by 20% and reduce water consumption by 30%, increasing productivity and diversification. Paramparagat Krishi Vikas Yojana (PKVY) promotes organic farming through adoption of organic village by cluster approach. Mission for Integrated Development of Horticulture (MIDH) provides holistic growth of the horticulture sector through area-based regionally differentiated strategies. Strengthening risk management. Pradhan Mantri Fasal Bima Yojana (PMFBY) is a crop insurance scheme to provide financial support to farmers suffering crop loss or damage. Kisan Credit Card (KCC) scheme provides short-term credit to farmers for cultivation of crops. PMFBY covered 75 million farmers and an area of 40 million hectares in 2024, up from 69.7 million farmers in 2021-22. The scheme has helped settle claims worth over Rs 1.5 lakh crores since its inception in 2016. Improving access to markets. ENAM, National Agricultural Market, is an online trading platform for agricultural commodities. Gramin Agricultural Markets or GRAMs are being developed to provide farmers with market facilities to enable them to sell directly. As of 2024, 1,200 mandis across 20 states and 4 union territories have been integrated with ENAM, up from 1,000 mandis in 2022. The platform has facilitated trade worth Rs 2 lakh crores since its launch in 2016. Enhancing soil health. Soil Health Card scheme provides information to farmers on nutrient status of their soil along with recommendation on appropriate dosage of nutrients. Neem-coated urea has been made mandatory to regulate the use of urea and promote balanced use of fertilizers. Promoting farm mechanization. Submission on Agricultural Mechanization (SMAM) provides financial assistance for procurement of agricultural machines and equipment. Custom hiring centers are being set up to make farm machinery accessible to small and marginal farmers. Under SMAM, 2.2 lakh custom hiring centers have been established as of 2024 to provide farm machinery to small and marginal farmers. The scheme has helped increase farm mechanization from 50% in 2021 to 55% in 2024. While these initiatives have had some positive impacts, more focused and sustained efforts are needed to fully address the complex challenges facing Indian agriculture. Strengthening agricultural research, extension services, rural infrastructure and market linkages will be crucial for transforming the sector. That's all for today. Thank you for joining us today as we explore the crucial role of agriculture in India's economy and the key challenges faced by farmers. We hope this video has provided you with a comprehensive understanding of this vital sector and the government's efforts to address the issues. Thank you for watching India Business Insights. Please like, share and subscribe to our channel for more insightful videos on the Indian economy and business landscape. Have a great day.